What's good, gente? It's your boy Conejo, and as you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, right, we're gonna be speaking on American Cholo and Sony from Streets Ain't Loyal, right? We're gonna be speaking on their little, I don't even know what to call it, man. I mean, some people will say drama, some people will say disputes, some people will say just disagreements, right? But you guys can see what I put on the title, man. What do you think? Who's in the right on this one, right? I'm only gonna make one video, man. This is something people have requested in the past, and I kind of stayed out of it, right? Because like I really didn't fully get it. But these last couple of days, man, I did kind of catch up with YouTube, and I did see some of the videos like when part one, and I was gonna react just to part one, but then part two ended up coming up. And I decided to wait on this video to watch fully part two and give you guys my actual thoughts on both videos at the same time. Because like I said, man, this isn't a subject that I kind of want to be speaking on, especially because I kind of think that on YouTube there's been a couple videos in multiple sites, right? And when they were put together, I mean, you kind of got to go just by that one and stop hearing like kind of the rest of the videos and stuff like that. But with all that being said, gente, before we get started on this video, I would highly appreciate if you hit a like for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow if you haven't yet. Make sure to hit that notification bell just in case we go live so you don't miss out on anything, because they do get good on the lives and I do happen to take them down. Make sure to drop comments as you watch the video. I do answer them, just so the gente knows. And thank you guys once again for that support. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, man, let's get started on this video. So on the part one, I ended up watching and hearing the little dispute on why old boy ended up like leaving. Well, I mean, old boy, I'm talking about Sony, and why Streets Ain't Loyal. I'll just say Streets Ain't Loyal. So if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel, go check it out. Especially if you guys want to see the video, right? The one I'm speaking of. And the other one, of course, will be American Cholo, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys are probably already subscribed. He does have more subscribers than your boy Conejo. But on the part one, man, old boy did say that he happened to leave, especially because of the whole situation where I guess they were being disrespectful to his wife, or he was feeling that they were being disrespectful to his wife and family, right? And hey, that's something that, I mean, you gotta respect that, man. First and foremost, man, you never let no one disrespect your family. I mean, once they take that little step, I mean, it's really up to you. And I believe, man, that, I mean, the family would expect someone to just crack them right there and then. But I mean, that's something. I mean, let's not get to the whole aggressive side, right? The other thing that I kind of seen on the whole part one, because I mean, the whole reasoning on why he ended up getting like, I mean, that he had to leave or getting kicked out, or the whole dispute ended up happening, was over a picture, right? And this is where I kind of like kind of got confused, right? And I know there's gonna be a couple of you guys that are like all gamed up and be like, "Nah, chales, homie, that's the way to do it." No, that's respectable at the same time. But when you're trying to push the whole hood and just like Sureño, because let's be real, man. At the end of the day, American Cholo, even though he doesn't consider himself to no longer be associated with the South, right? And be connected in that type of form. And hey, quote me if I'm wrong. I know there's gonna be a few of you guys in the comments like, nah, man, old boy's technically still Sureño. He's still from Hollywood. He still goes to his hood and he's still good in his hood. Hey, let's go back to that video. He was over there kind of tripping on old boy. I guess throwing gang signs on a picture with his homies, right? Which I remind you, these are all ex-gang members, or they used to be gang members, or still are gang members. It's kind of hard to say, right? Like I still kind of get a little bit confused, especially when it comes to Gil, right? Because like on YouTube, he can be portraying a certain character or want a certain image, which a lot of YouTubers do, right? Especially the ones that have a big platform. You kind of had to have that little respectable image or be super professional, right? When it comes to how you speak and stuff like that, because you have these followers that follow you that you don't want to lose. And when you speak freely, man, then you kind of lose those followers. They might watch your stuff, but you kind of don't gain that subscriber, you know? So I kind of get where he was coming from in that little form, but for him to trip on old boy for making a video or just taking images with his homies or youngsters from his hood, right? And for him not to be able to display his neighborhood, that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of weird. I mean, drop a comment if you think I'm wrong, but I kind of think that's weird, right? Because if you're still good in your neighborhood and you're still part of a neighborhood and you're proud of being from that neighborhood, right? Because like I said, at the end of the day, you get good friendships and you get something out of it no matter what. And there's pictures of me still, and I still throw my hood. And even though I don't think like that no more, I think about the family first and stuff like that. Well, I mean, you're still gonna probably see images like that because at the end of the day, that's where we came out of, right? And me, this is just my opinion, right? Even though old boy Sonic is a changed man and he is doing his thing, right? I don't see nothing wrong with him throwing, I guess, what old boy would consider gang signs, his neighborhood, right? Um, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But now I get it. I get what Gil's trying to say that they're trying to look professional and they're against gangs. But now when you say you're against gangs and all these other things, I mean, wouldn't that make you a dropout? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing this jacket on Gil because, like I said, he is good in his hood. But see, if you're against the whole gangs and the whole political thing, what does that mean? You know, what does that mean? Drop a comment for the ones that you know exactly what that means. Drop a comment. Let me know what that definition for you means, right? And we'll go by that. We'll actually study into that. But then I also heard a couple things about them arguing about the whole raza, and that shit doesn't matter, gente. There's a lot of people on YouTube nowadays that like to say I'm doing it for the raza, and they're not even raza, man. It's most of them. Most of the ones that say it's for the raza, it's never for the raza, homie. It's for the bag. You know, let's just be real about it. The ones that are Mexican and raza for reals, most of the time they don't throw that shit out there. Se le mira el pinche nopal en la frente, homie. You know, you don't have to ask. And they are mostly doing it for the raza. You gotta kind of just look at the deeds that they do in life. But now when they started arguing about the whole thing, and I'll say this straight up. Oh boy, they snitched on old boy Sonic, pretty much saying that he was over there trying to pull a high now or that he got an interview. And I did laugh, hey, no disrespect, man. I got my little chuckle, right? I'm like, these was over here telling on fools, and I get it, bro. I got a wife, and there is females that at times hit me up that want to jump on the lives, right? And hey, and at times I get it, man. I got a jealous wife too, so it's kind of hard, you know. So I get where Gil was coming from, but they didn't have to throw old boy under the bus like that. I'm pretty sure old boy had some dirt on them that he didn't really want to put out, you know. But like I said, man, that shit got a little bit funny, and I kind of felt, man, that they were telling on old boy on YouTube, right? But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, man, I'm not trying to go too long on this. This is something that I think this beef has been going on for a little too long, you know? And hopefully one day, man, we do see these dudes get in the ring, or if they don't want to get in the ring, I mean, just either drop it or let's just put everything out there and fuck it, man. Let the ball roll to see what happens. But with all that being said, gente, like I said, I'm not gonna make this video too long. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who was in the right? You know, who was in the right in this? Part one and part two are up, and they happen to be on the channel Street Saying Loyal. So make sure to tune in. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe, man. Tell them the E.B.K sent you and you wanted to tap in to see what the whole deal was, right? But when it comes to American Cholo, I honestly don't feel that he's going to reply to this no more. He ain't going to be replying, oh boy, or to any other person, right? Any big platform. that does reply, it usually gets slowed down, and they don't get into that, bro. They tend to just to shy away and be like, man, we'll play catch up. But the real ones will continue to put out the truth, man. Especially because the real ones don't really do the whole YouTube for the bag, you know? And some of them depend on that. So they really got to stay consistent. But with that being said, gente, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share with others. Hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell in case we go live. Drop comments to let me know what you think, because without you guys, the E.B.K wouldn't be here, man. So with that being said, man, this is your boy Conejo. Thank you guys once again for your support, and we out, man. I'll see you guys on the next one or on that live. So make sure to hit that notification bell, man. Stay tuned in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woohoo, what fuck squirt gun?
It's E.B.K every day, all day, to the day I die. It's E.B.K, E.B.K, E.B.K. It's E.B.K every day, all day, to the day I die. All day it's E.B.K.